August. August is done, and the income was not as high, but higher than what I thought it would be. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in to my August DFM income report, what I actually make as a full-time online business owner. Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. Every single month I post an income report showing you real numbers of exactly how much I make running Debt Free Millennials full-time as a self-employed business owner. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the numbers. August was not a busy month for me, and a lot of my freelancing work slowed down. And if you have been watching this series, then you know the bulk of my revenue comes from freelancing. So this was a little bit weird, but I'm still happy with the number that came out of August because it's still getting to my initial goal that I set in 2020. Let's go ahead and hop into how much I made. Okay, so first things first, my digital products, which includes Budget Bootcamp, my workbook, and I still do have the course available, even though I've talked about several times getting rid of it. Actually, somebody did buy the course this past month, so that's awesome. And I made $600, which totaled 7% of my revenue. YouTube Google AdSense brought in $1,280 at 15% of my total revenue, which is really great because I wasn't posting 3 videos a week this month. I was only doing 2. So to know that I was still able to make a decent amount of ad revenue off of YouTube with fewer videos is really awesome. Affiliates brought in $1,656, which was 20% of my income. And then the freelance gigs was just $4,850 at 58% of my income, which brings the total to $8,386. Now I mentioned this is obviously a lot lower than what I made in July. July I actually had my biggest revenue month to date, and that was over $14,000. So this is a big change between the 14 and now this making 8. Over $8,000 in revenue is still a really good number. When I started 2020 with my financial goals for this business is I wanted to make $75,000 in total for the year. So that meant I had to make $6,250 each month in order to hit that goal. And I've consistently made over $6,250 every single month. So I've actually already hit that goal. Dang, I should put this in my wins. I've already hit that goal of making over $75,000, and we still have a couple of months to go. So that's really, really cool. So speaking of the wins, let's go ahead and hop into Even Flow. Any Pearl Jam fans out there? Is it just me? Am I the only one that still listens to 90s essential rock music? That's a playlist on Spotify that I highly recommend you check out. Side note, I just feel like music today, am I old? Music today has just gone downhill. And so like 90s pop rock essentials, all my throwback jams are just way better because I did listen to the lyrics of WAP, and I had like this big debate with one of my friends last weekend, and it was just, I love the tune. I do. It's a catchy beat, but the lyrics, holy, that's crazy. Side note, back into the wins. So I got over 22,000 YouTube subscribers, so thank you so much for being here. We're actually on our way up to 23 at the time of this recording, so that's awesome. Also, another win is I got to have a one-on-one conversation with Matt Gartland with the SPI Pro team. Now, SPI stands for Smart Passive Income. Smart Passive Income was founded by Pat Flynn, whom I consider a personal online mentor of mine. He has just really paved the way for online entrepreneurs and business owners. I really look up to him. So to know that I was talking to an extension of his team was just super valuable. And we were just kind of talking about what are some things that I can do to increase my affiliate revenue so that I can kind of help, you'll see this in my obstacles, so I can kind of help supplement when freelancing work is down, that I can rely more on affiliate and then also my digital products. So I had some good feedback and some ideas that I've just been kind of thinking about this past week. Also, Instagram, you guys are awesome. If you're following me over on Instagram at debtfreemillennials_, I actually was sitting here the other week and I was like, what YouTube videos do I come up with? And I took it to my stories and you guys were so awesome. I basically have content for the rest of September into October based upon real personal finance issues and topics that you guys are working through that you could use a video on. So everything from brokerage accounts to learning how to put sinking funds together or not spending from sinking funds for other stuff. It's just been a really good way to come up with the content ideas because I know it's something that you're interested in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So for the obstacles, can I get a direction, please? I think with the freelancing, I love my clients that I work with. And it's just business. Things are going to ebb and flow. Some months I'm going to get a ton of work and other months it's just going to be a little flat. So on months when I know it's going to be a lot slower, like I even know September is going to be a slow month as well, how can I just feel motivated to start a new project like the affiliates or digital stuff or just doing something new so that I can continue to feel like I'm staying creative with DFM and that I'm still making a good revenue. So sometimes I think I focus too much on the finances of it and I just need to get back to having fun. So maybe that should be the focus for September. Also, another thing that I've noticed for an obstacle in August, has anybody experienced quarantine fatigue? I mean, I just feel like after 6 months of this BS, I get a little burnt out. And it's not even like, you know, August wasn't even that busy of a month, but it's just, I think the monotony, I think I talked about this in the last video, the monotony of doing the same stuff every single day and not really having a trip or vacation to break up my work day or just even an outing. I finally went out for coffee. This is insane. I finally went out for coffee with a friend earlier this week and actually sat down at the coffee shop. Now, San Diego is awesome because everything can be outside. We don't ever have to worry about weather. And so we got to sit outside, and actually this coffee shop, I personally know the owners, so I was like, I feel super safe sitting out here with my friend having a coffee, and it was really nice. So I need to be mindful about that because when you take care of yourself in that way, you actually can help yourself become more productive and efficient in the workplace, in your business, whatever that may look like for you. Okay, so I had some ramblings in here, but almost $8,400 is what I made this month. I'm looking forward to September because I think I'm going to have some downtime to play around with some other project ideas that have been sitting on the back burner. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on being self-employed during the pandemic. Are you self-employed? What's that been like for you? Or are you just really glad you have a full-time job still? Or whatever your job situation, comment below and I'll catch you guys in next month's episode on my DFM income report.